Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Reality with Z. How you doing? Child, I was minding my own business. I really was this time. Now, yesterday I had already screen recorded the video or the trailer for the RHOA reunion special. I said, okay, well I'm gonna play that and then I'm gonna buy my business. Then I got busy. And I ended up not doing my piping hot tea on the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion, which I'm kind of glad I didn't, because then I ran up on this clip of Angela and Marcus talking, and Marcus was just spilling the tea, honey. He was telling Angela that it was all PHAEDRA. But let me get into this tea that I ran up on today, which I'm also glad that I didn't post it. Because then I saw Miss Wanda going off on the content creators. All the content creators who said that Love and Marriage Huntsville was not coming back. My channel's small. Okay. So she probably didn't hear this from me at all. But I'm going to tell y'all like I tell the rest of them. And my dad used to say, I never, ever said that it wasn't coming back. What I said is that it was coming back and probably was coming back. But what I said also was that it probably won't be the same show without its true star Melody Sheree. And I stand by that. Now, it can be revamped and re-scooped and reopened like Madonna as they want to. But you cannot deny Melody's impact on the show. Good, bad, or indifferent. Again, you will not have a Love and Marriage Huntsville if it were not for Melody. And people can say whatever they want to say about what Carlos contributed and what Own contributed. They did not contribute anything other than Melody's concept in her head. Then he might have taken it and again revamped it. But no matter how much he revamps anything, it still is Melody's concept. And I'm gonna ride with that till the wheels fall off. AKA hello, Miss Wanda. So Miss Wanda was calling out the content creators who called for the show's cancellation, and she's telling the people, don't listen to them, watch the show. And she even said that Black Titanic, and this I got this from Cara Morrell, because like I said, I was just minding my own business. And, scrolling through these YouTube streets, and I clicked on Cara Morrell. I said she was live, and it just basically, she was, running clips of Wanda. Now, remember, everything is alleged. In my opinion, the Fair Use Act of 1976 allows me to use other people's content for commentative purposes and videos and anything else that I have included in this video. Not just for commentary, but also for criticism. And I will be criticizing it as I go through this as well, because I'm criticizing Miss Wanda's ass. Then she brought up Sassy T. Then she brought up Black Titanic's lawsuit. Now, they say Black Titanic ran there to the hospital. Now, I don't know what she in the hospital for. I don't know if she in the hospital because this lawsuit didn't turn out the way she wanted to. I'm not gonna say that was the case. True T was helping her with this lawsuit against Maurice and and whatever else was going on. So I don't have no idea who set off in the hospital. She probably set herself off in there. She is Memphis. And I did notice that she will play the I'm my own lady card. Okay, well, I'm just gonna tell the truth about it. That's how she act, y'all. So there's that. Then she brought up the Gossip Girls and all them bitches. She said, yes, that's what she said. Sassy T, she was on her list. Brandon Lee. And I was like, Brandon Lee? Who the hell is that? Brandy Lee? Brandy? A girl? I do not know a Brandy Lee. Who is Brandy Lee? I could not think of who the hell she was talking about. But you know, Miss Wanda's English is broken chat, so I still don't know what she's talking about. I guess she was trying to say Brenda. And boy, her main talk, y'all, was, whoo. When I tell you she told into Chef Dun Dun, she told us Chef Dun Dun like her and Chef Dun Dun had met before, went out to dinner, and he had slapped her upside the head. She said that Chef Dun Dun be begging like he in the church. I'm like, catch up. Now, I ain't gonna even lie. Y'all want me to tell y'all the truth now, don't y'all? I don't want me to lie. I do. Now, we all dry big, right? Okay? Because I do. You know, at the end of my videos, it's all up in my description box. You know, y'all had sent me a dime. Y'all can send me super chats and super stickers and all that good stuff. And my Cash App is in there, which we do make more money off of Cash App. We do make more money. Those of us who are not monetized to keep our channels going, Cash App is a lifesaver because I am monetized for super chats, super stickers. But if I could get just pure money from Cash App, then that helps maintain the channel. None of the money really goes in our pocket when we are, especially when we're not monetized and we don't have an extra check. Most of this is for maintenance because we need computers, we need mics, and all this type of stuff just to maintain a channel for YouTube. Now, which when I started YouTube, and they were telling me, "Well, you sound free, guys. Just go ahead and start the channel." Shit. If my cell phone is turned off, then there's no videos for me to make, and then there's no commentary for me to see. I mean, it's just a chain reaction of things. But right now, that I know of, well, maybe one or two, but I've never gotten a consistent cash out for me to say, well, you know, you help to maintain my channel. Most of this is coming out of my pocket. But that's neither here nor there. I understand both ways, but excuse me. But it is sort of annoying to hear him. You know, I agree with her in a way. It is sort of annoying to hear, hit me on the ketchup. Ketchup me $1. Well, yeah, that's true. You can get that $1 from 1,000 people. That is definitely helpful for the channel. So, I see that two ways on that. I don't want to hear a whole lot of ketchup, but same time, I know about channel maintenance, okay? It's very, very important. Then she got on the brand new. I'm trying to think who brand new is. Is brand new like brand new 172? She talked like an old lady, but I think she young. Is that brand new? Well, anyway, she said for her that she was flirting with Chris on the damn internet talking about, now, you didn't like what Motel Hotel did to Mel, but at the same time, you saying that you will get down if Chris ever, you know, was in your presence. Child. Chris is a fine man. Distinguished gentleman. But there's so many things about him I don't like. Including the way he treated Lexi and all this type of stuff. So, I mean, your actions for me can make you unattractive to me. Because Marceau and Maurice are not attractive men to me. But Marceau is fun. So, I like a funny man. Okay? And that's attractive to me. I mean, you can't even see the top row of his teeth. Right? They disappear. So that's unattractive, but at the same time, you know, I can get with a funny dude. And then I can get with that funny dude over somebody like Motel Hotel or Marquez. And Marquez is very handsome. But I can get with a Marceau over, and now you know, Marceau is no Marquez, okay? Or no Martel for that matter. But I can get with him, the type of woman that I am, I can get with him over handsome anybody. Because Martel not only he's not funny, he's an asshole, he's rude, he's a narcissist, he's drama, he doesn't know how to treat women, and he's a Kappa. When I tell you that I don't know what happened to these Kappas after 1999, because ain't no Kappa I ever met who had the attitude the Motel Hotel had. Arrogant, yes. Oh, yes. Without a doubt. But Cowboy men are very distinguished, you know, from my day. You know, and pulled off the coats when it was cold. And it could be raining outside and they come catch you. Baby, when I tell you that shit was sexy to me, I did not care what the damn Kappa looked like. If it was raining and I got caught in the rain and a Kappa came by and opened up that red and white Kappa umbrella with the damn nice mahogany wood. See how good a description I got? With the nice mahogany wood handle, baby. Shit, I'm ready to drop my drawers. I can't even laugh. All jokes, y'all. All jokes. But it was very, very attractive. You know, it was good times. Then I ran up on Martell on this show, baby, and they said he was a Kappa. No, ma'am. Martell did not possess any quality other than being a good-looking man that would make me want to drop my drawers for him. So there's that. Now, you got women out there that will go ahead and drop their drawers for him, you know. But for me, Chris is no different than Motel Hotel for me. And I do know Marceau is also a whore. But, you know, I mean, he just don't give me the attitude and the mess that Motel Hotel has behind him. But my point is, yeah, I mean, sometimes you have to choose ugly over, and if you ugly and you can entertain me, that's all I need in my life. I love a funny man. I love a man with a sense of humor. Period. Not that I would date Motel. I mean, not that I would date Marceau. I mean, just like Miss Wanda said, hell, he's a married man. I don't have no interest in him. But I'm just speaking on what she was saying about Brand New. I want. Yeah, Brand New. I think she got that yellow channel. That she has a faceless channel like me most of the time. I show my face sometimes. True T has a faceless channel. I'm not sure why she never shows her face, but I do show mine at times. Just so, you know, I won't have to be accused of saying, well, you know, she behind the wall. She don't want people to know what she look like. You can go back and look at my past videos. I'm all up in them. I just stopped doing it because why? I don't get cash apps and all this type of stuff. And you cut is free, honey. And I don't have to worry about being on camera with you cut. Bing! That's the main reason why I use and edit my videos with you cut. Canva ain't free. If you want to show a video past 25 minutes, no. Ain't free. Okay? But if I was getting cash apps, I might go back to Canva paying $14.99 to $20.99 a month. It ain't in my damn budget. I'm just going to keep it 100. Now, Miss Wanda also said that she was just going to laugh at you all because y'all said the show was canceled. The show is better than ever. She told y'all, because the Bible says you're not supposed to make a human being a God. Well, what did y'all do when Jesus was a human? Huh? When y'all say he came down from heaven and was birthed through a virgin, what did y'all turn him into? I'm just saying. That's what y'all say, ain't it? God, that's God in the flesh. I'm just gonna move right along from there. But surprisingly, she said she's cool with Karen Mariel. I don't know where the hell that came from at all. Because I ain't never known much want to be cool with Karen Mariel, because she said that Karen Mariel was a ugly high yellow one. She ain't never seen an ugly plus high yellow. That's why I called her, you know, a plantation bitch. You know, off the plantation. When people naturally equate beauty with being high yellow and light bright next to white. I have to get them kind of straight. That's why I call it off the plantation. So let's recap. Let's see who all she went off on. Here for High Tea. Damn, how I miss her. Y'all, when she was talking about Here for High Tea, I could not figure out who she was talking about. I know Here for High Tea calls Maurice the cancer hunter, right? So I was like, cancer hunter? Cancer? She was saying cancer hunty. Cancer hunty. cancer hunter. So was she trying to say somebody trying to cancel somebody? Who was trying to cancel somebody? She talking about when the Gossip Girls allegedly had True T's channel canceled. I could not figure out what she was saying because she was saying cancel instead of cancer. And then I said, here for hot tea. So here for hot tea. Y'all, I literally had to decode this bitch. I was like, so cancer hunter plus here for hot tea. Oh, she's talking about here for hot tea calling Maurice the cancer hunter. And she is saying that here for hot tea and True Tea are the two people who encouraged Black Titanic to do that lawsuit. Y'all, it was rough. $120 million? $120 million? $120 million? Bitch, you can't say million. And yes, I can call her old ass a bitch because, like she used to say about Kimmy, how her and Kimmy are close in age. I don't ever consider anybody 9-10 years older than me far apart in age from me, and I can say what the hell I want to say about them. So, I think I got everybody that she was calling out. So she called out the Gossip Girl, Sassy T, Brand New for flirting with Chris, Brandon Lee, and Karen Maria, who she's now cool with. Did I get Sassy T? Okay, I think I got Sassy T. And here for hot tea, calling Maurice the cancer hunter, plus encouraging Black Titanic to sue True Tea. I forgot True Tea. To actually sue Maurice and on network and ended up in the hospital. I think we got all that covered. Now moving on to the next topic. Let's get to a little RHOA news. So what happened on RHOA, right? We remember the last episode where Marcus goes up to Angela and tells her that her husband is actually indeed cheating on her. So Angela stages her little intervention. So apparently what happened is what I'm thinking now. This is the only thing I can think of is the conversation that she recorded or someone recorded. It got leaked, and apparently the conversation on the phone call, maybe it was a phone call. Now I'm assuming here. Maybe it was a phone call that was had prior to Drew and Marcus meeting. Drew, Angela, and Marcus meeting. They met somewhere. But anyway, it's still sticking to it that Marcus is actually telling her that someone paid him to. No, he said they didn't pay him. That's what's important in this video. He said that no one paid him to do what he did, but someone did encourage him to do it, which was Phaedra. Now, a lot of people have come up with this theory that Phaedra couldn't have done it, right? So here's where I'm going to err on. I can't err on the side of caution and err with Phaedra because I can't say Phaedra is not capable of this. That's why I have to say in my mind that it very well could have been Phaedra, and I lean on the side that it was Phaedra because Phaedra has a history. We remember season 9. We don't have to go through it. We remember how she got out of, in my opinion, what happened with Apollo. I think she very well was a co-conspirator, in what happened with Apollo. Ain't no way in hell that this man was getting unclaimed funds for the people allegedly and her not know about it because she explained what his job was. The only thing that's wrong with unclaimed funds, people who do that, is that they never, ever, ever give the funds to the people. Shout out to my mama passing away in 2018, and they were supposed to get her some checks for cancer. Now, Phaedra is a lawyer. right? And so, being that she was a lawyer, she couldn't do anything but, quite, in my opinion, help Apollo with his business. Giving him legal advice, giving the people legal advice, telling them where they can collect their funds, right? Well, so what's happening in these unclaimed funds fraud type situations, fraudulent, is that people who are eligible for these unclaimed funds, they're supposed to get the funds and then give you a percentage of what they collect. No, no, no. People like Mr. Apollo were collecting their funds prior to, which means that these people were paying you to find their unclaimed funds, and then you never did give them their unclaimed funds, which was my understanding of how things went. For Fraudra to be as sneaky and conniving and low down as she is, ain't no way, in my opinion, that she wouldn't have known that. Okay? So getting right on down to the reunion. Child, like I said, I got the reunion clip. It will be attached. Fair Use Act of 1976 will be in effect there. Now, so what I gleaned from this is that Drew is gonna have a little disagreement with Portia, which I do hope that they air out, right? So Drew is gonna say, well, we know what you have going on here and there, and now these, going on with these different Africans. And she said, well, you better be worried about what you have flipping on. Well, Ray has, what's the name? Ralph have flipping in and out of that basement. Then, see, Portia got things to account for with a whole lot of people. And then her and Shamia go back and forth. And then she said, well, you said something about my mama doing something to you. That was egregious. Please, please let it come out, since nobody is watching my videos, since I told the story about this woman supposedly having a daycare. And that's what it was, that, Shamia's mom bought the daycare off of under Miss Diane when Miss Diane daycare went into foreclosure over a baby that was taken off the earth under their care. Not saying that it was negligence on Miss Diane's behalf, but what happens is when you own a daycare like that and a child passes, then in many ways, then that's going to fall back on you when there's negligence involved, and there was proven to be negligence involved. So she lost her daycare behind that, and then Miss Shamia mama went right on around there and snatched it up. Like I said, catch 22 on that. Do you buy a business from your best friend when it's in foreclosure? Or you the one to go around there and snap it up just like anybody else off the street would? Is it fair that your best friend bought it? Who knows? But that's allegedly what happened. We get to PHAEDRA, and PHAEDRA said, I'm in all the rooms with all the important people. And then Angela says, well, in the room that I'm in, you are not in those rooms, and the people that in the rooms with me don't know you. Oh, shit now. And if I look 53, you look 73. Now, I said that. She said 63, but hell, we're going to go with 73. And that's what I'm going to stand on. Then we have Mr. and Mrs. Cohen. He asked Charles about dating our good friend Sheree. Okay, we know that is confirmed. Don't run that in the damn ground. We get it. We know that they dated. So what are you trying to get from this? Then you have Ralph and Dennis sitting behind the women over there. And when I say over there, on the left side, I'm talking Portia. Sitting behind Portia and Cynthia and the Gladiator, a.k.a. PHAEDRA. Ralph is sitting directly behind the Gladiator. What is that about? And then he's sitting beside Dennis, who he is accusing of looking his wife for beats. Well, how that work? Explain, Lucy. Lucy, I got something explaining to do. What the fuck? Then you have Charles. Charles say, wait a minute. I'm tired of y'all. Don't talk about me and my wife. What your husband's is. It's always about Charles. What your husband is, because I'm on the husband here. Hi, y'all. And that, my friends, is going to be the end of this piping hot tea segment. Come on in. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell button. You will be notified when I upload a video. My ketchup is going to be in the description box. Hit me in the ketchup. All I need is $1. I got 1,400 subscribers. Send me $1. I can get me a computer, then y'all can start seeing my face again. I'll go live more. How about that? Excuse me. Then I'll get back with account for $14.99 a month. Okay? I'm just jokes, people. Just jokes. And as I do when I close, I'm going to chunk them up. Deuces. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell button so you'll be notified. Share the video. Because why? Sharing is caring.
Today. I'm curious if anyone wants to set any intentions today.
I just want to step to the plate with each lady with truth.
Why would you say you would Angela's husband?
Who told you that?
That wasn't how it happened.
This is a pattern of lying.
Lying about what?
Well, a folder.
You done bought the whole file cabinet, child. You feel ready?
I feel good. Coming up on the 3-part Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion, how do you feel about Frickin' Frock revealing all about your hood?
We need clarification.
You know what I'm talking about?
You think you need clarification? I'm like,
No, you'll be hot on these streets, Portia. Yeah, you know I like my Africans. One for the books.
Britt Edie has decided not to join us.
What? Wow.
Kenya had gotten information from a current housewife about Britt's past.
Did you send her the picture?
Let's start there.
Well, baby, I'm in all the rooms.
But the rooms I'm in, they don't know you. So if I look 53, you look 63.
Y'all had that conversation together saying that I was screwing Candy and Todd.
I kiss Candy in the club, you kiss Candy in the club.
They both kiss Candy. Let's run the tape back.
Don't sit on Portia's lap, girl.
She characterized her return as a flop.
I do.
Okay.
She should be worried about who flipping and flopping in that basement with Ralph.
Ralph, did you really think Drew was sleeping with Dennis for beats?
I didn't know exactly what the relationship was, but Drew had mentioned that you was trying to holler at her, too.
I never.
Wow. Charles, when did you date our friend Sheree?
Okay, Andy.
What?
What are we doing?
Now, everybody want to know about me. What about y'all? I'm the only husband here. Where your husband's at?
What is the current status of your friendship today?
You posted about my mom saying she did something egregious to your mom.
absolutely did.
Are you even bringing
Let her have her moment.
1 second.
Don't.
Hold on.
Portia made a post.
Hold on.
That's it.
Oh, my God.
Okay, hold on.